Twitty in the city.
Aloha.
Chinese and Mexicans know what they doing, bro. And I don't want nobody else in that circle.
You talking about food-wise?
Oh, yes.
So you saying Chinese food, Mexican food, got it?
Oh,
down,
yeah.
Down
and there are standards as to how you get me into your restaurant. You got to have these things. And one of them, I'm going to put it out there. It's racist as all get out.
What is that?
Chinese restaurant?
Okay.
I need Chinese people. That's the first one. I'm sorry. I don't need a Nigel. I don't need a William. I don't need a Jonathan up in my Chinese restaurant.
Well, unless that Chinese person is named Jonathan.
Then he ain't really Chinese. I'm sorry.
Oh, so you need this.
I need you to have the most Chinese Mexican ass name there is. I need you to speak fluent Chinese or Mexican. If you speak English, you are the child of somebody that went to school here in the U.S. and you're transcribing.
Is Mexican a language?
No, it's not. Spanish.
Spanglish.
Spanglish. That's the kid. He speaks Spanglish, he or she. But mom and pop, they all Spanish.
So let me get this straight. So you see a Chinese restaurant that you hungry for Chinese food. Mm-hmm. You want some good chow mein, or you want some good fried rice.
Yes.
With some and you walk in there and you are greeted by somebody who is of no Asian ethnicity.
First red
whatsoever.
flag. That is my first red flag.
I'll
still go sit down.
Yeah.
But I am red flagging it.
See, I can already see the comments already jumping.
Well, let me ask you, are you gonna be confident that a Jonathan or a Nigel about to whip you up some chow mein?
And this is what's funny is that a lot of people out there would not admit that. A lot of people won't admit that, but every single person, I don't care who you are out there, but every single person feels the same way.
Exactly.
Same way.
I made a list, needless to say. I got excited about this topic. So here in the 208, when I want my Chinese, I go to Golden Star.
Okay.
That's my standard. Because also, as soon as you walk in, I need the environment to feel like I'm back in 1980, 1990.
Oh, so you talking like that was that patent leather seat?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Not fur. Carpet is on the actual floor still.
Yeah. Right by the buffet.
Yes, right by the buffet.
Got you.
For my Chinese restaurants, they got a fish tank.
Soon as you walk in.
Soon as you walk in. Gotta have a fish tank.
And usually right next to the fish tank is that little machine that you can drop the quarters in as they spin so you can win a free meal. Yep.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay.
My dish plates, they gotta be almost like a China dish plate. It's like a big oval and it's got that nice little rim that's like gold or brown on the rim.
Yeah. So if these things are missing, you don't feel right coming out of your pocket.
I am probably banking on that Chinese or Mexican food ain't gonna be good.
That little statue, that little cat that's doing this the whole time, if it's not there, you don't even feel right leaving a tip.
I might leave if I don't see that. That might be more important than seeing a Nigel or a Jonathan. I'll be cool with Nigel or Jonathan if I see the little cat hand, because that just means he probably got married into the family. But you notice, if you're not Chinese, you probably just running the register. You ain't actually in the back.
Or you clean it.
Exactly.
Or you're cleaning.
Yeah. You can be doing one or two things.
And if you serve anybody, it's just you like put the stuff down to go get some sodas.
You serving water and you serving the soda.
Yep.
They might let you bring out the crab ragoon.
Maybe.
They might, maybe.
The
hot plate, you ain't touching that. You better not be touching that.
No doubt.
Because like a Panda, a PF Chang's, I know that ain't hitting. I'm just going there for
I'm gonna say something about like some Panda. And I'm gonna tell you something, because there's a lot of Spanish people that work at Panda Express, and I'm gonna tell you something. They don't do too bad with that sweet and sour chicken though.
Yeah,
that recipe is on hit, because they got some good sweet and sour chicken.
But if you had your options, a Panda, PF Chang's, or a true authentic Chinese restaurant.
Oh, true.
You
authentic.
know where you're going.
Yeah, true authentic.
You know where you're going.
Where they got the Chinese writing, or excuse me, the Mandarin writing on the menu. On the menu. Yes.
Also, the menu names is a number. It ain't like I want orange chicken with a side of.
I like the ones that got the two different where they got it in Mandarin, and then they got it in
English.
In English.
And the English
but it's
is
the same combo.
Yeah, but it's the simplest transformation. It's just orange chicken with rice.
You know what I try to do with those menus is I'll sit there and like when they ask for them back, I'm like, nah, I just kind of want to read, and I'll sit there and be like, okay, for me, what I'm looking at is the language and then the translation. So I'm sitting. You see what I'm saying? So like I'm looking at it like, hold up, man, I'm learning Mandarin right now.
There you go.
Like, let me hold this menu for a minute, which I wouldn't have got from Jonathan or
you ain't getting that. Also, when you give them your order, there is no substituting.
Like
there ain't no substituting. Like if you go, I went to Golden Star. Okay. I got the 22. That is the general chicken.
Okay.
With chow mein.
Okay.
I don't get to say I want the number 22 and can I substitute he literally just said 22 general chow mein. Okay. And then went to my wife. There is no option to substitute.
No.
You get what you get.
Yeah. That because it's already set up that way.
Yeah.
Like it's like, why would you even try to make it? If you do try to, then you're just making it complicated.
Exactly. But you don't get to substitute. This ain't Panda, this ain't PF Chains where I want that, but I also want that. You either get the 22 or you get the 35. You don't get to do halvesies.
No, exactly.
Also, them knowing what every number is. I told the guy
without even looking.
Yeah, without hesitation either. Just like 22 general chow mein. Okay. For you, man, my wife got the I'm gonna be wrong, but it's I think the 13 or the 14. Okay, sweet and sour chicken with white rice, good. Yeah. Okay. And then here's my other thing. This is where, like I said, I get partially a little racist. The moment they go to the back, they are translating what the order is in their native tongue.
Oh yeah, all day.
And that's how I know mom, dad, or grandparents are back there whipping it up.
Yep.
So good.
No, 100%.
So good.
100%.
I don't need you to go to the back and say, he wants a general towel. I better not be able to understand
That's exactly what I was going to ask you, too. I was going to ask you that. I was going to be like, so if you hear him going back there. So, like, if you hear the cook, not the actual waiter that came in and gave the order, but the cook yelled back, so that's fried rice?
No.
You're like, yeah, you know what?
I'm out.
Change that order.
I am out. I'm out, bro.
But
I can't do it.
If he's speaking Mandarin straight back, then you're like, oh yeah, no, it's coming out.
I know it's gonna be good.
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
And it's always a hot plate too. The plate ain't never cold. Every plate is hot. From the appetizer plate with my crab ragoon, the steamed rice plate is hot.
Right.
The chicken plate is hot. Whatever you get, the plate is hot.
Yeah,
and it's like legit hot. Now they like, it's just hot. Just don't touch it for 2 minutes.
Hispanic food is always like that. Always like that.
If the plate ain't hot.
They even tell you when they bring it to you. They tell you, do not touch this plate. It is hot. And I'm like, okay, if they don't say that, that's a number one.
Yeah.
If I don't hear that, then I'm like, okay, this food ain't.
And they look at you too, like they don't say like this plate is kind. It's like, do not touch. It's hot.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, got you.
Like they almost, when they set it down, they almost slap your hand when they leave it.
Like don't touch it.
Yeah. And sometimes I need that little slap because I will touch the plate.
Yeah. But they get it, bro. Chinese, Mexican restaurants, they know what it's about.
Right.
The building looks run down. Looks like it was built in 1980, 1990.
Right.
And they ain't changed a dang thing.
You know, and that also goes for some Italian food.
Yes.
Like
Italians in there too.
And I'm not talking like the franchise restaurants, you know, like the Olive Garden or something like that. I'm not talking about things like that. What I'm talking about more is like those mom and pop restaurants, you know, those ones that are down there and you go in there and you order that lasagna and you're not, can you take the lasagna and make that with turkey instead of using it? You just, like you said.
What you get
is what you get. Yep.
There is no on the menu. You notice too, on those menus, there is no little fine print that says for an extra $1.50 substitute. We ain't doing that.
Right.
Because I also feel like when you don't have substitutes, it makes it easier for them to just be able to whip it up. Like, okay, you want a number 2? That's 3 enchiladas,
it's already
all beef,
imprinted. Like
rice, and
they made it so many times that it's already imprinted. They can just be like, yep, I can whip that up real quick.
It slaps. At a Mexican restaurant, if grandma, so somebody who looks older, if she's bringing me out my chips and salsa, I know it's gonna slap. I ain't never had a grandma bring me my chips and salsa, and it did not slap. That's like grandma's one thing, and she comes and she's just like, hola, hola. She smiles.
Right.
I ain't even met this woman. I feel like I met her my whole damn life, all because she brought me my chips and salsa. Yep. Also, with my chips and salsa, it better be in that cheap ass red little container with the plastic paper.
The plastic paper.
Yeah, when they bring you your chips and salsa, your chips is in that little red basket.
Yeah, and then it has the parchment paper?
Yeah.
And then it sits on top of that parchment paper. Yeah. You can still see kind of the grease on the top of it.
If my chips ain't in that for a Mexican restaurant, that's a red flag.
You know what blew my mind about Mexican restaurants?
What?
Did you know that 4 chips equals 1 tortilla? I want you to do the math on that too. Everybody out there, it's the same thing. When you go in there and you sit down there, I want you to take out 4 chips and sit them down. Find the 4 flattest
and that
chips.
makes
one tortilla. So I told myself one time, I'm like, how many tortillas have I eaten?
I ate a whole bag.
I've had at least a dozen.
I ate a whole bag.
Which is crazy.
I wonder how many tortillas make a whole basket then?
A lot. And
That's
I think now that's why, because now, like, you get chips and salsa free the first time.
Yeah,
and then when you
go.
and then on the second time,
that supply is expensive now for them tortillas.
That's tortillas because they're back there chopping, and then frying. Like homemade tortillas. Yep. That's the best.
I'm lenient on this part. With my chips and salsa, it's got to be red sauce, and it's got to be a bean dip.
Yeah. Oh yeah. 100%.
Yeah.
Which one do you hit first? Do you hit sauce beans or do you hit bean sauce? Because which one are you whisking? Which one are you?
It's the bean. It's the bean dip.
Bean dip first?
Yeah. Because I gotta test that consistency. Because if that bean dip is too runny,
okay,
you ain't do it right.
It's not gonna mix right with the salsa.
But if it's also but if you scoop and there is no drippage, I'm also concerned that came out of a can. It has to be that right, like you scoop it, 2 drips, and then we stop. That is true good bean dip to me.
And for folks that are watching this right now, we are not saying anything like it's not trying to. We're not trying to sound racist. We're just trying to sound like
I'm giving you credit.
Correct. And it's like but there are sometimes, and I think this is where it comes from. I think this is just a what do they call it?
Hypothetical or hypothesis?
A hypothesis. This is just my hypothesis. Okay, my hypothesis is that I think we have gone to I know I have been to restaurants that were supposed to be Mexican restaurants, Chinese restaurants. I have been to these restaurants that were run by other ethnicities, and they just
it don't hit,
and it just wasn't the same.
It don't hit, dog.
The beans wasn't the same at the Mexican restaurant.
Even if
the fried rice was not the same at the end, it was like there's something missing.
Yeah, and granted, no disrespect to a Nigel or a Jonathan that went over there or went to that mom and pop and learned it. They ain't teach you everything, dog.
Nope.
Because it never fails.
Yeah.
Somebody else learning from somebody else, you missing something.
Yeah.
You're missing it. And I hate to tell you, you are. Which is why I said I might be a little racist, but I'm telling you, Chinese, Mexicans, they restaurants, if they're running it, it slaps. And if you say it's not, you just don't have good taste.
I mean, folks, and if y'all don't believe us, you can Google this right now. You can see when Chef Ramsay was preparing pad Thai for a Thai restaurant for one of the master chefs at the Thai restaurant, and that chef ate it after Ramsay made it, and he was like, "Nah, it's garbage. Do it again. It's not. The noodle was wrong. The stuff was wrong. There was something that didn't make." And
what's my other thing? I got to. Obviously. At my Chinese restaurants, not just the fortune cookie, but then they also give you, wrong restaurant. Chinese restaurant, gotta have my fortune cookie at the end.
Okay.
Mexican restaurant, I get the Mexican candy with my receipt.
Yes.
If that's not there, it's at the counter.
The best part
when they bring you your receipt, however many people there are, it's that many on your receipt.
The best is when it comes with the little cinnamon toothpick.
Yep.
When it has a little cinnamon toothpick with that, then I'm like, oh, yeah.
Yeah, you legit. Yeah, you can't get 100%. That nowhere else. Yeah. Nope. But yeah, I just had certain tendencies because I went to Golden Star last weekend and I was just looking around like, why am I so excited? Because I know this is going to be good.
Yep.
And I was observing it. I was like, because I know.
Yep.
I've walked in, like I said, got my fish tank, got my little cat meow. Lady, I walked in, she's like, how many? And I'm like, 4. And she's like, okay, over here. Yeah. I go sit down in the booth. The booth has that bright ass red chair that looks like it's been there since 1980.
Oh, yeah.
Got holes in it and everything.
Oh, yeah.
They ain't fixing that.
Don't matter.
Got that shag carpet.
Yep.
The walls got every part of their heritage on the wall.
And that carpet sometimes leads into the bathroom. Like,
if it leads into the bathroom, I know I'm about to be in for a treat.
Now it's legit.
I'm about to be in for a good treat.
That's like when I drive down to Tucson, when I play down in Tucson, there's a place called the Laps Cafe down in Tucson. And when I used to play down there, I used to go straight south, straight to Nogales, and there's this restaurant in Nogales, Arizona, and there is nobody on this planet that can put down a chili relleno like that, like nobody. And in fact, sometimes it ruins it too. Like I don't know if you've ever had the restaurants ruin it to where you walk in and you had that meal, and then you try to go back, and then you tried another restaurant and you order that same meal, and you just look at it like, man.
Yeah, no.
This don't even come close.
Well, that's why I like Taco Bell when they try to do something, when they try to do like for me, I'm a big enchilada fan. If you're a Mexican restaurant and you want my heart and my soul and my money, give me, let's see, at Fiesta Guadalajara out here, it is the large number 2 combo. It is 3 enchiladas, and I get an al pastor, a chicken, and a shredded beef with rice and beans. And it slaps.
Bro,
if you make me enchiladas, I will be at your beck and call. That is the one. And when I go to a Mexican restaurant, this is the first thing I'm looking for on the menu. I'm looking for the large, small combo section, and I'm looking for the 3 enchilada combo.
See, and that's funny. You go straight to it too, don't you?
Oh yeah,
They'll hand me a menu that'll be thick, and I'll flip it open and just look and be like, "Yep, number 16 with the." And I get the number 16, which is a chili relleno with the chimichanga, the deep fried chimichanga.
Yep,
that comes with that I'm a black beans mix instead of the refried. I love black beans.
I love the refried. I love me some refried beans.
I like some refried beans, but I also like some black. And especially
is it with that meal specifically?
Yeah. Well, no, it's because I'm at the restaurant and I'm sitting down. I will switch beans up sometimes with the meal. Beans with the dip, like the refried with the dip and the salsa.
Yep.
Fantastic. If I'm gonna use my chips for that, but then if I get my meal, I want my black beans. I want the black beans. I want the rice. I want the stuff mixed with it.
I got one for Mexican food too.
Oh, what you got, producer Sean?
If you walk into say a fast casual like taco, like you're just getting, they just sell tacos. They don't do like enchiladas or things like that. If you don't see those, those party banners, like the multicolored things on the side.
Oh yeah. How did I almost miss that?
If I don't see that, it's not good.
Yeah, no.
If it doesn't look like there should be a piñata hanging, or there should be or somebody's quinceañera or something like that, then I'm out.
Feel like you're invading on a private family party, and it's just like, oh no, that hangs up all day every day.
Yep. And then you go into that fake Mexican restaurant, and then you walk in there, and it's like Feliz Navidad spelled wrong.
Yeah,
it is.
You know what I know as this is a combination that just can't go. Call me disrespectful. You can't call yourself an authentic Mexican restaurant and you got the latest sitting arrangement inside. I'm sorry. Like you can't have like a nice polyester wood top.
The way that it's laid out.
Yeah. I can't. I've been to places where it's like authentic.
So it's got to be one of them uncomfortable booths.
Yes.
That stick you in the stomach when you slide in.
Absolutely.
And if you're not like this, and you're like, well, it's not authentic if we ain't like this. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
It's got to. Tell me, if you know of a nice restaurant that slaps with authentic Mexican food, please tell me. Like to your core, where you like, I will go there.
You know what's funny is like
can't.
Everyone that I've eaten at, like if I'm eating with somebody else, they have to sit on the side with me because I have to push the table forward so that I can fit in the booth.
Nope. A true, authentic Mexican and Chinese restaurant, they also got a damn table that's got 12 fucking chairs around it.
Yeah.
By default.
Yeah.
Have you guys been to Gribaldi's? It's across.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That place is good.
But
it's a little bit more like high class. Like their menus are not paper, like they're in a booklet.
Right.
Yeah. The menu, that was one thing I was gonna say to me if it's only one-sided, but I had to change that up because the Fiesta Guadalajara it's a book. It's like 2 to 3 pages.
Yeah.
But it's because they're showing you every damn thing. They got a picture for everything.
Everything got a picture.
So therefore
the French fries got a picture. The nachos got a picture. The refried beans will have its own section.
There's a picture for everything.
Yeah, just the beans. It's like you imagine the person that put that menu together.
Oh.
Like that person was sitting there like, look, I need everything that we cook laid out on this table right here.
Can you imagine the person that was whipping up everything and just batted? Wait, before you take it out. Okay. Wait, before you take it out.
You know what's funny though? For an old person like me, like that helps me out a lot because sometimes you actually want to see what this is going to look like before I order it.
I'm mid-30s and I kind of low-key need the picture.
Right.
If I want to venture off to something else again because it's not in English, it's in Mexican or in Chinese writing.
Yeah.
I need the picture so I know what the hell I'm ordering.
Right.
I'm not trying to order a 35 on accent. I got a damn goat tail that I didn't know.
You got a duck neck or something.
Yeah, duck neck or something.
Another thing too, like for me as a white dude, if I walk in and everyone's staring at me because I'm the first white person they've seen all day, I know it's going to be good. I had that. There was a taco truck, or not a taco truck. It's like a market, and I walked in and they all they didn't stare at me, but I could tell.
No, they were staring. They were staring, Sean.
You know what they was doing? They were like, this guy right here, he don't know what he about to get into. This is real. What are they like in the South? Like this is real Southern food. They're like this is real Chinese.
I have a confession too about Spanish Mexican restaurants. Is that I like it when it's funny to me to see it happen. It is.
I don't even know where you're going.
No, it's just funny for me to see it happen. Is when I see like a white dude walk in and he looks, he's got a suit tie, whatever. He comes in and he's looking, and then they look at him and they're just like, look at this dude, right? Like, look at this dude, and they're like, hey, hold on. And then he looks it up and he speaks better Spanish than anybody else in that restaurant.
Oh, yeah.
I will sit back every single time. If I'm waiting, I'm like, nah, you can go ahead. I'm gonna watch this. I'll wait for the next table because this is fantastic right here. And he's saying it like rolling the R's and everything like the right way to say it, the right way. And they look at him like holy crap, like they gotta like knock their cousins and be like, hey, don't say nothing around this dude because this dude gonna understand.
You know what I want in life? This is like a stupid bucket list.
What's that?
I want to be that guy at a true authentic Mexican or Chinese restaurant that they know so much that I become a part of the family unofficially. Like where there's certain places you go where they like just know your order.
Like the Norm on Cheers status.
Yeah.
Where you just walk in, Norm.
I tell you right now, Fiesta Guadalajara, the day that I could just walk in there like, oh, Senor Twitty, I'm gonna be like, oh, I made it.
I can do that at Chapala.
You can?
Yeah, Chapala knows me. Chapala and Jalapenos. Jalapenos in Caldwell.
The one in Caldwell?
Yep, they know me.
That's one of my dream bucket lists. To be able to walk in, and then if I could fluently speak,
I'm trying to get their supplier. And this is what I mean by that. Okay, I bought
you ain't gonna never get that.
Coca-Cola in a bottle is the best Coca-Cola to drink. In the glass,
hands down.
In the glass bottle.
Hands down.
Because those ones are made with pure sugar cane.
Yep.
So, but when I go to the restaurant, their bottle is like this tall.
Oh, it's taller than your standard you get in the store.
Okay, but that's what I'm saying is like, where do I get this? Why do I gotta come here to get it?
You don't got that connect, dog.
I don't know. I'm gonna find it. I know that there's.
You better go to Jalapenos and
something.
You ain't in there yet, then if you can't go to them and get it.
I know they won't tell me.
Yeah, you ain't all the way in yet. I'm talking about all the way in where I know every little when they bring that, it's like, oh, I know what they made to make that one right there. Oh, yeah.
Or when you just sit down, and they don't say nothing.
Yep.
They just put your stuff down and be like, it'll be out in a minute.
Yes,
that's the status you want.
Anybody out there, if you are a true, authentic Chinese Mexican restaurant, let's just be friends. Let's just get it locked and loaded. Because I will 100%. I will live there. I will do this show from there. That if you're looking for Twitty, I want that in my life.
And you know what? And that goes with any food, not just Chinese Mexican. Like for me, I'm really picky on my stuff, like on anything.
Well, I feel like I brought this up because of with you being Polynesian with rice. Like I feel like if anybody else is gonna hit you right with rice. It's Chinese
with anything. Like I mean, I'm Polynesian, but I was raised in the Bay Area, so like I'd be out in Oakland, and if I see Dale and Kathy's, backyard barbecue right next to Big T's, smoky and hot barbecue, I mean.
You got to go with mom and pop.
I mean,
and they better look like they had every food.
You got Dale and Kathy over here, and you got Big T's, Big Tyrone's sitting over here.
Oh, you're saying they're different, but they're all
both
authentic.
barbecue, but they both barbecue. They both in the hood. They both sitting in front of you. But one is, Dale and Kathy, and the other one is Big T.
Big T.
And I'm going to Big T.
Big T gonna have. Because Big T probably kind of slanted a little bit because he ain't gonna afford to fix that T.
Big T is like that one that we was talking about when we were saying if you work in the grill, you don't talk to people, you just scoop that, get out of my face. That's Big T.
Big T.
Like Dale and Kathy will be like, here you go. Did you want another? You didn't need one? Dale, we need another one.
No.
Like Big T will be like, you still here?
Yep. What you doing?
Grab your shit and go.
Yep. Get out.
Yep. And that'd be the best barbecue of all time.
Get in the comments. Not just Chinese or Mexican. If I miss anything on that list, that is a guarantee. I don't think I did. I feel like I hit it hard.
Nah, you hit it.
I think I hit him hard. Also, producer Sean brought one there. I almost forgot about that goddamn pinata. God, that was a good one.
And if this is the first time you come in here and you watching us like right now, please, if you like what you see, like, subscribe.
Like it, subscribe it, get on it.
Throw in the comments, say you're new, tell us what city you from, tell us where you're coming from. We always want to see that. And I know sometimes when we talk with this show that we don't ever stop, and like sometimes we do, but we don't ever give SB Studios a shout out.
All the love.
I want to start doing that because
we got to.
We work with a nice, tight, professional crew on this podcast, and they've been helping us from the beginning. We've been with them almost 2 years now, and I just from Johnny to Nigel to Roberto to to Sean in the studio right now. I appreciate all of them.
Yeah, much love to them. They make us look pretty.
And I'm telling you, if you out
And
here
we
in
appreciate
Idaho,
you guys.
and if you out here in Idaho, man, you looking for cats that act professional that do it,
Better come get
you better
them.
find SB Studios.
S as in Sean, B as in boy, studio.
That's it.
But yeah, get in the comments. Like I said, hit the like, hit the subscribe. Chinese, Mexican, whatever type of authentic restaurant, what is your go-tos that solidifies that bad boy is going to be good?
Yep.
And I'm sorry, if your name Nigel and Jonathan and you do work at a Chinese Mexican restaurant, no disrespect, bro, but I'm just saying, you better be, I will say this to end it. If you are working there, like I said, you better have some relation. You got married, you married the daughter or the son, or you grew up with them.
If you just stopped working at McDonald's and saved up your money and bought the restaurant, you just wanted to buy one, nope.
Nah, bro. I feel like in that culture they wouldn't just hire from without.
But you know what? If you did that, if somebody went out and did that and bought their own restaurant, guess what? I'd give them a shot. I'd always give somebody a shot. I'd be like, you know what? Just that way. If I say, nah, man, that's why I'm over here on this side.
Well, you know what? That's
you
why
either gonna give me ammo to stay or you gonna give me ammo to go.
Well, you know what? That's why you are my co-host. I will let you go be that test experiment. With those two type of foods. I ain't doing it, dog.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
I can't. I'm sorry.
Because I'm gonna
be that guy.
With food, sometimes you might stumble on in a diamond. You know what I mean? Like you might be like, man, you need to try this.
I have stumbled and fallen if it has not been authentic. So hey, THC got y'all. You got a new restaurant out there. He's your guy.
I'm coming down.
He'll come tell me if it's good or not.
Yep.
I'm Twitty. That's THC. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. Comment below. Let me know. Authentic restaurants. What are you looking for to make it that?
Right.
Till next time.